Welcome back to Terror and Urban Myths.
Yes.
Tonight, we're taking you to the heart of Chiapas, Mexico,
Okay.
to explore a legend that's both alluring and terrifying, the tale of El Sombrerón.
Right.
And if you find this episode as intriguing as we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like.
El Sombrerón, or the Hat Man,
Right.
is more than just a monster lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
He's a figure deeply ingrained in the folklore of Tuxtla Gutierrez. A captivating blend of charm and menace.
What strikes me is how this legend plays on universal fears.
Yeah.
Especially for women. It's not just about a physical threat, but the fear manipulation of being seduced by promises that are ultimately empty.
Precisely. El Sombrerón isn't a mindless beast.
Oh, right.
He's described as tall, slender, almost elegant, but always shrouded in mystery by that wide-brimmed hat that hides his face. This air of mystery is what makes him so potent, so unsettling.
And his shape-shifting abilities add another layer of complexity.
Right.
He's not a static figure, but one who adapts, who becomes the embodiment of his victim's desires. In the city, he might appear as a suave gentleman.
Oh, wow.
While in rural areas, he could take the form of a strong, dependable rancher.
It's almost as if he's a mirror reflecting back the deepest longings of the women he targets, preying on their vulnerabilities and aspirations.
Yeah.
For indigenous women, he transforms into a figure familiar to their culture, someone who seems to understand their traditions and beliefs.
That level of personalization,
Yeah.
of tailoring his appearance to each individual,
Right.
makes the legend so much more chilling. It suggests a level of calculation of premeditation that's truly unsettling.
Absolutely. He doesn't rely on brute force,
Right.
but on the subtle power of seduction. He dangles the promise of a better life.
Yeah.
A life of luxury and ease, symbolized by the beautiful jewelry he offers. Gold necklaces, shimmering earrings, precious stones.
Wow.
These are the tools of his trade.
Yeah.
The bait that lures his victims into his web of deception.
And it's a bait that many find difficult to resist.
Right.
Who wouldn't be tempted by the allure of wealth and the attention of a seemingly perfect partner.
Yeah.
But as with most legends, there's a dark side to this bargain.
The women who succumb to El Sombrerón charms vanish.
Oh, my.
They disappear without a trace.
Wow.
Leaving behind families and a community consumed by fear.
Oh, wow.
It's this element of the unknown, the sudden and inexplicable disappearances, that truly fuels the terror associated with the legend.
Imagine the fear that grips the community.
I know, right?
Mothers warn their daughters about the dangers of El Sombrerón. Whispers of his name echo through the streets. Everyone is looking over their shoulder, wondering who might be next.
And the legend doesn't just stop at the disappearance. It takes things further, adding a layer of supernatural dread. Okay.
The women are said to be taken to a network of caves surrounding Tuxtla Gutierrez.
Caves have always held a certain mystical quality.
Oh, yeah.
A sense of being on the threshold of something otherworldly.
Yeah.
It's almost as if these caves are a portal to another realm, a shadowy domain ruled by El Sombrerón.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They become more than just physical spaces.
Yeah.
They're gateways to the unknown, places where the rules of reality no longer apply. And it's within those caves, according to the legend, that the women become his slaves, trapped in darkness and suffering.
It's a chilling thought.
Yeah.
And it's no wonder that mothers would use this story to caution their daughters.
It becomes a cautionary tale about more than just the dangers of trusting strangers.
Yeah.
It speaks to the societal pressures women often face, the expectations and limitations placed upon them. El Sombrerón, in a sense, embodies those societal forces, those external pressures that seek to control and confine.
And it's interesting how certain sensory details are woven into the legend.
Details that heighten the fear.
Right.
And create a palpable sense of dread.
Yeah. The clinking of coins, for example.
Yes, the clinking coins, often interpreted as the price El Sombrerón pays for his victims' souls, adds a layer of transactional horror to the tale.
Right.
It's as if their very essence is being bought and sold, reducing them to mere commodities in his shadowy realm.
And then there are the silent footsteps, that eerie feeling of being followed, of being watched, even when you're alone. It plays on our primal instincts, that sense of vulnerability we feel in the darkness.
Precisely. Those silent footsteps are the embodiment of unseen forces at play. the ever-present threat that lurks just beyond our perception. It's a reminder that we are not always in control,
Right.
that there may be things out there that defy our understanding and operate according to their own sinister logic.
So we have this figure who embodies both temptation and threat.
Who preys on vulnerability and reflects societal anxieties. But is El Sombrerón merely a boogeyman figure? A way to scare people into obedience?
Right.
Or is there something more to this legend?
Well, as with any enduring legend, the answer is likely multifaceted. On the surface, it serves as a warning, particularly for young women, about the dangers of being swayed by appearances, by the promise of easy riches and fleeting pleasures. It reinforces the importance of discernment, of looking beyond the superficial.
It's a reminder that all that glitters is not gold.
Right.
And that true value lies in something deeper, something more substantial than material possessions or the attention of a charming stranger.
Exactly. But the legend goes beyond mere moral instruction. It reflects deeper cultural anxieties and beliefs, and perhaps even offers a glimpse into the history of the region. The very fact that El Sombrerón shapeshifts, adapting to the specific desires of his victims, could be seen as a reflection of the diverse cultural influences at play in Chiapas.
It's a region with a rich indigenous heritage that has been impacted by colonial forces, leading to a complex interplay of traditions and beliefs. El Sombrerón, in a way, might embody those conflicting forces, the clash between the old and the new, the indigenous and the colonial.
That's a fascinating interpretation, and one that highlights the richness of folklore as a window into a society's psyche. And consider the setting, the caves. They aren't merely random locations. In many cultures, caves are seen as gateways to the underworld, places where the veil between the living and the dead is thin.
They represent the hidden, the unknown, the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our world. So by placing El Sombrerón's domain within these caves, the legend taps into a deep-seated fear of the unknown, of the forces that lie beyond our comprehension.
It's a reminder that despite our advancements and our attempts to rationalize the world, there are still realms we cannot fully grasp, mysteries that continue to haunt us. And perhaps that's part of the enduring power of El Sombrerón. He represents the shadows that linger at the edge of our understanding. The things that go bump in the night and defy easy explanation, because
makes you wonder if there's any historical basis for this legend. Could there have been a real individual who inspired these tales? A charismatic but dangerous figure who exploited others.
It's certainly possible. Folklore often draws inspiration from real events and individuals, embellishing and transforming them over time. Perhaps there was a bandit, a rogue trader, or even a wealthy landowner known for his charm and manipulative tendencies, who served as the kernel for the El Sombrerón legend.
It's fascinating to consider how real-life figures can become larger than life. Their stories woven into the fabric of a culture's mythology. And the fact that this legend persists, even in our modern age, speaks to its enduring power.
It taps into something timeless, something that resonates with people across generations. It's a reminder that appearances can be deceiving. That easy promises often come with a hidden cost. And that there are still mysteries in this world that defy our attempts at explanation.
And those mysteries are part of what make life so captivating.
I know.
We may strive for understanding, for logic and reason, but there's always that element of the unknown, that sense of wonder and trepidation that keeps us engaged, that sparks our imagination.
Exactly. And perhaps that's the ultimate lesson of the El Sombrerón legend. It's a reminder to embrace the mysteries, to acknowledge the shadows that exist alongside the light, and to approach the world with a healthy dose of caution and a sense of awe.
Well, there you have it, our exploration of the chilling legend of El Sombrerón, a tale that weaves together seduction, mystery, and fear, reflecting the complex cultural landscape of Chiapas, Mexico. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of folklore, be sure to subscribe to Terror and Urban Myths for more explorations of the strange and unsettling. And don't forget to give this episode a like and share it with your friends. Who knows, maybe El Sombrerón is listening.
Until next time, remember, appearances can be deceiving. And sometimes the most alluring promises lead to the darkest of paths.